Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time reviewing on the 2012 film Safe. Now, as you know, Safe is meant to be an action crime thriller film, and what's actually interesting is this film was produced by Lawrence Bender, who also did produce the two Kill Bill films. And I would say, keep in mind, when this came out in 2012, I remember watching this on the plane coming from Dubai during the summertime, the same way I was watching Avengers Assemble. So I never watched much of it, but since starting to get into films, I decided to review this one. Now, the film is meant to be about Luke Wright, who is meant to be an ex-cop cage fighter who unintentionally wins a fixed cage match, which angers a dangerous Russian crime boss, who, as punishment, makes Luke's life a living hell. And of course, after basically living the life as a homeless man and about to commit suicide, he ends up meeting a young girl known as May. Now, May's character is meant to be this math sort of prodigy kid, and is also meant to be sort of unintentionally working for a dangerous triad boss who uses her as a sort of human calculator to find something that's important. And of course, this has Luke and May running from not only the Russian crime bosses and not only the triads, but also the police force. And of course, there is something important inside this safe. Now, I would say the problem I have a bit with the movie is you never have much time to get for Luke and May to properly know each other. I feel like when you have two characters coming together, you want them to sort of get to know each other better. This feels like they hardly know each other, and it really feels like they wanted to do it, but didn't. And I also feel with the action scenes is that they're a little over the top, but I think that's what it's meant to be with an action flick. I also feel that Jason Statham does do a decent job, but yeah, his film does seem similar, I would say, to the 2005 game, as well as the remastered Yakuza Kiwami, and the plot is almost similar, where you have a character who's down on his luck, like Kiryu Kazuma, who ends up searching for something important that everyone is looking at for. And you kind of have a kid who is kind of the key to it. I wouldn't be surprised if the team behind the film copied a lot of stuff from Yakuza. And it feels like the Yakuza game and Yakuza Kiwami just Americanified. And I am not kidding. And I also feel you could have had Ling, who is kind of working with the Triad, to be a third member with Luke and May, and kind of have Luke and Ling coming to terms with what they lost. It would have added more romance and a bit more of a message about Luke trying to move on himself. But no, they really, really don't do that. And I think another crime about the movie is the ending sort of leaves room for a sequel that we probably aren't gonna get. And it sort of implies they may plan to have done a sequel, but isn't gonna get off the ground. I think my overview thoughts on Safe, it's an okay-ish film, but again, it rips off Yakuza and Yakuza Kiwami with almost the same similar plot. I think if they had an original story, it could have been saved had it been done. So my overview thoughts is it definitely deserves a thumbs down. Not interesting, not great, and definitely not one of the best. It's unoriginal, copying something from a PS2 and PS4 game, and really not trying to add anything spicy in. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.